A show-stopping main course coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Today I get to share a wonderful recipe I often prepare whenever I need to do something kind of fancy. You're going to see the finished result and then think, oh Nick, I'll never be able to make that. I'm here to tell you and show you that you can. We're going to be doing a salmon kulebyaka, which is a beautiful main course option. We take fresh salmon, we're going to add a few toppings, wrap in puff pastry, then bake it. Serve it with nothing more than a simple side or salad, and you have a dinner that people will simply rave about. To begin the recipe, I'm going to hard boil 1 egg, set it to the side. Then I'm going to take our medium-sized skillet over to stovetop. We're on medium-high heat. I have 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 shallot, very finely chopped, goes into the melted butter. We're going to cook until the shallot gets nice and soft, and then we're adding shiitake mushrooms. Take the shiitake mushrooms, take away the stem, we're going to discard it, and we're going to thinly slice those mushrooms. Add the mushrooms to your skillet. We're going to toss them around a little bit, some salt and pepper, and you're going to cook this until the shallot and the mushrooms are both nice and soft. When they are, we remove the skillet from the heat and we allow that mixture to cool. Now we're taking our favorite store-bought puff pastry. You could make your own puff pastry, but sometimes there's no need, especially with superior products like this on the market. We open the puff pastry, floured surface, floured pin. Normally in a package there's 2 pieces of dough. You only need 1 piece of dough for 2 pieces of salmon. We roll the dough out very, very thin, all the way up and down until it's a nice rectangle, and then cut the puff pastry in half. Now we're going to add 1 piece of salmon. This is about 7 ounces, and a second piece of salmon on the other piece of puff pastry. Notice I placed the salmon down kind of off center, right? Because we'll be folding the puff pastry over top. So with the salmon in place on both of the pieces of puff pastry, I'm then adding a little helping of our sautéed mushroom and shallot. Looks wonderful. Next I'm taking washed baby spinach leaves. I take off the stem and then add them in attractive fashion across the top of each piece of salmon. Remember the hard-boiled egg? It's peeled, I've sliced it, and now we're adding slices of hard-boiled egg. How fabulous does this look? Final little touch to this beautiful dish is some sprigs of fresh dill. I'll be also making a sauce shortly, so I'll show you that, but this dill will add wonderful flavor. With all of those ingredients in place, we take our puff pastry, fold it over, and now on that far side you have a little bit of pastry, small bowl, tablespoon of water, 1 egg lightly whisked. Take your pastry brush, we're going to brush the edge and fold that puff pastry so it forms a seal. Same thing with the other kulebyaka. We're going to form that seal. We transfer both onto a parchment lined baking sheet. Oven is preheating to 400 degrees right before you put them in to bake. We're going to take that egg wash, brush the top and sides and ends of the kulebyaka and place them in the oven. Now that our salmon is baking, we're going to go to stovetop, medium skillet. 2 knobs of butter are melted, and we're going to add about 1/4 of 1 white onion, finely diced. Add your onion in. It gets nice and soft. Make sure it gives it a chance to cook. Then we add 1 tablespoon of flour. Sprinkle the flour on top. Stir it in. Give the flour a moment to cook. Don't rush this. Just take your time. We've added in the flour. It's cooking. And now we're adding about 1/2 cup of milk. Start with 1/2 cup of milk, stir it in. Your sauce is thickening. It starts to bubble up. Once it comes to temperature, we're adding in the juice of 1/2 lemon. Stir, 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 stir. If your sauce is too thick, add a little more milk. Okay, how's that? A little bit more until you have kind of not too thick, not too thin, right in between. Your sauce is perfect. Last thing is about 2 tablespoons of finely chopped dill. Oh wait, before you do that, stick your finger in there, give your sauce a taste, add a little bit of salt, is it to your liking, then add 2 tablespoons of chopped dill, sprinkle the dill, stir your sauce together, and your sauce is ready to go. At the 20-minute mark, 20 minutes, you'll look at your kulebyaka. The tops will be beautifully golden. You'll know they're done when the tops are golden. At that 20-minute mark, 400 degrees, I'm pretty confident your salmon will be done. Take them out of the oven. I like presenting them on a large dinner plate like this, adding again whatever you'd like. I'm using nothing more than buttered fresh peas on the side. Place your kulebyaka down on the plate, and then we're spooning on that glorious, fantastic dill sauce, little garnishes, a sprinkling of fresh lemon zest, and then maybe one sprig of dill. You don't need to do much more than that to create a very attractive and, more importantly, very flavorful main course. This is salmon that is certainly moist and tender. I have a little bit of the mushroom with a pea dangling there. Crispy pastry. A beautiful sauce that just amps up that flavor with the dill and lemon. This is a show-stopping main course you gotta try. If you got a romantic dinner or a holiday or people coming over, make this main course and your party will be a huge success. Looking for other successful things, food and drink recipes? We have ideas about entertaining gardening, a ton more. Please head to weekendatthecottage.com, sign up for our newsletter, look for us on our dedicated YouTube channel, also subscribe to us there. And then finally, find us on your favorite social media feeds. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Say it with me, salmon kulebyaka, a show-stopping main course that's gonna have you cooking like a master chef, guaranteed. Enjoy.